Welcome to U2NIVERSITY podcast, and welcome our special guest, Ryan Bibbs. What's good, bro? How you been?
Hey man, I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. I appreciate you for coming on and getting the opportunity to chat with me, bro.
Hey,
Um,
pleasure's mine.
yeah, bro. So let's dive right into it. You know what? I don't want to start off heavy, but like, what got you in to the game of basketball? Because I know, like, when I met you, we met at Newman, and we was always hooping in the gym. I think it was almost like every night we was up at Newman in that gym and just hooping. So like, what got you into the game?
Um, so I always played basketball growing up. I played high school at Hodson, and then after that, I didn't play until you see me at Newman. That's when I started playing again up there. Excuse me, I got a dog.
All
Um,
good, all good.
but the basketball journey for me started in when I was up Newman. Actually, a friend of mine, a good friend of mine named Julian Brinkley. He had
Okay,
decided that he wanted to start a basketball team. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. One
you
sec.
good, you good.
Damn. That's it. Come on. Sit down. So yeah, me and my good friend, he had said he wanted to um, start a basketball program, an AAU program to be exact. So the first thing we did was we wrote our goals down, and then we started it, and then that's what got us into where we are now.
Okay, okay. So what what was the name of that your AAU team?
So we were under Team Delaware.
Okay,
That was the first program we were with. That was our seventh grade group, and then our second AAU team was an independent called Team BOE, and it stood for
okay,
Brothers Over Everything.
okay, okay. Um, so like, tell me a little bit about Team Delaware because around here we don't have too many AAU teams up around this area in Delaware. I from my understanding, I know it's Team Delaware. I know it's Delaware Swarm. So tell me about kind of like what it was like under them first, and then just branching out and doing your own thing.
Well, shout out to Donnie, he the program director. He's still there. He got a great resume. So big shout outs to him. He kind of gave us free reign though, because we already had our own type of kids.
Okay,
Um, So yeah, he kind of gave us free reign. It's just like a platform, and just with the Team Delaware stuff on it. And then yeah, we just went from there.
okay, okay. Um, and tell me a little bit about Brothers of Everything.
So that was a nonprofit that me and my friends had started uh in around, I want to say 2015.
Okay,
We started our own nonprofit. We were having back to school drives and things of that nature.
okay,
Um and it was just yeah, a whole assembly of friends from around the way from high school, and we were doing things in the community. We still do. And then we started Team BOE with our kids.
okay. So you talk about um the things that you're doing in the community, and you're doing very big things right now.
Thank you.
Tell me about your, if I'm not mistaken, it's called the Love One Classic, and this
Yes,
is your
sir.
second year that you did it.
Yes, sir.
Um, it's a big thing, and it's going to continue to get bigger. So dive into a little bit of that.
So the Love One Classic that originated from my good friend Julian Brinkley and I do everything together with him. That's my road dog. We do everything. So everything you see me tied to, that's TVT Sports or the Love One Media Group.
Okay,
Um, that started, man, because we went to the Under Armour Elite 24 game back in 2021 to support our guy El Marco Jackson.
okay,
Uh, our Marco Jackson is at Kansas right now, Jayhawks,
yep,
Rock Chalk.
yep,
Uh, and we met him through the We Are One program, and we formed a great bond. So we went there, and we seen how it was ran, and we like, we can do something like this because we've been in the grassroots for a while. We're now in year 8. The last year was year 7 when we started. Well, I'm sorry, when we decided to have the classic. Uh, but yeah, we see how it was ran, and we knew that we had certain resources and access to gyms, and we knew a lot of coaches just from being involved with the basketball thing for so long, where it was like, why not just try something?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we always around people doing things, check rock, different scenarios, and seeing how people run stuff. But going to the Under Armour thing, that kind of opened up our aspect and made us believe like we can do something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And if you see it, you can achieve it. So that's the biggest thing. If you gotta believe in yourself.
Right. Right. So, and I know a little bit about kind of just the AAU atmosphere. I mean, I went to some big tournaments this past summer. I
Yeah,
was
you
in the New
doing your
Balance
thing.
circuit. Yeah.
You doing your thing. I
I,
actually
I
had met one of your players. I
really.
had I don't know if I forget the kid name. It was like in May or like May or June. I was in Chester at a spot called Hum Diggity's, and he
Okay.
and he was working there, and we was talking, and he mentioned he had like AAU tomorrow. He like, yeah, we got
Okay.
practice. He got me here all late. I'm like, yeah. He like, yeah. I'm like, who you play for? He like, you probably don't know. I'm like, tell me. He like, U2 Elite. I said, oh yeah. I said, that's my man RJ over there. And he started laughing. And I was
Yeah.
talking to the kid for a little while. Man, I told him who I was, and it was dope. So yeah, you are doing your thing, bro.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And it's big for us to be doing stuff like that, giving back to the kids in our community. And I'm glad that we can do that. And, again, kind of like going from that. So, like I was saying, like I went to Iowa and Kansas this summer, Virginia, South Carolina, and just seeing how big these circuits are and what they do. So, like, tell me about your experience and kind of seeing that Under Armour tournament and that Under Armour circuit because anything that's connected to Under Armour, New Balance,
Brand.
Nike, is anything connected to a big brand is gonna be big and there's gonna be kids there that like, we see a lot of good kids in our area, but like just
No,
that
that's elite.
difference. Yeah, just that difference of seeing it in a brand circuit. Like tell me about that.
The experience is one of a kind. And if if you're able to get there, which is not hard, it's just knowing certain people. You know what I'm
Yep.
thinking? You know what I'm saying? So it's like a big networking event.
Yep.
Like even down to the cameraman. Like everybody's on show. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because that one moment you might go crazy and blow up either as a player, a coach, a program director.
Yep.
Your teams may win 7, 8 game. All your teams may fry that weekend, and they may like,
Yep.
yo, who is this program?
Yep.
And even the cameraman, you go crazy. That thing, it get out with the right kid, it's up.
Yeah.
So just being in an environment like that is very competitive in there for everybody because
Yep.
everybody trying to eat. But it's also a good thing because everybody in there networking and
Yep.
everybody got platforms and everybody, it's I can't really explain it.
It's a
Once
it's
you
a
get there, it's just like a pool. And
yeah.
how you work is how you work. You can sit there and not do nothing and chill too. But
Yep.
if you go there and just be yourself and networking and just talking to people, you never know who you're gonna meet.
Yep. Exactly. And like you said, like the atmosphere is crazy. Um,
Atmosphere is insane.
yeah. And I know like just from experience, it it just it's kind of like for me, like I was shell shocked. Like the first time going, we my middle school did the Adidas tournament this summer. So like we was like, we don't even see kids like this in our area, like eighth graders, and getting to go and compete against Anthony Edwards' team and going to compete against just other Adidas, select teams is like, man, like this is where we got to get to. So like I know what you're saying. I know how what you mean by that and the networking portion of it because we was in South Carolina. So going up there and being really the only team from Philly area, we was literally one of the only teams from that area. It's just like a man, like we got some work to do, but also it's just like it's a fun thing, and it's like you said, it's big networking. So most
Bro, that's
definitely,
why people like us are here, man.
yeah,
We're trying to impact the culture. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
Like change some things around this area. Like I'm not sure where you from, but I'm from Delaware, and we always had decent players, and people always kind of knew, but nobody really knew. We weren't really exposed. You
right,
know what I'm saying? So like me and my camp, like that was our main thing. Like, yo, let's come in here like in Delaware and actually shine light on what's really going on. Like giving the kids that we got and the kids that we believe in a chance against those other guys that's already known. You know what I'm saying? And
yep,
really doing it the right way. So and that's how we got kind of plugged in with the Under Armour stuff. Like when with Team BOE and Team Delaware, we had a real good batch of kids
right,
that we actually already had, and we added some pieces to the puzzle. A lot of our kids, I'm not gonna say a lot, we had a few kids, you know, from our program Go D1. Um, me and Julian's first one of our first kids ever. His name is Hasir Miller. He's currently Temple starting point guard. His name Fade. Went to Newman Goretti. We got another kid named by the name of Sean Simmons.
yep,
Sean Simmons is at St. Joe's University now as well.
yep,
A few other kids, Kareem Yule, Javon Adams. We had a lot of talent, and it was like, how are you getting these kids? Like, where are you getting them from? And it's just kind of representing the streets for real, like just being outside and really getting to know these kids and just being at the pals and being at the clubs, you know what I'm saying? And things
yep,
like that, where you just offering your time. You might gotta take a kid home one day. You know what I'm saying? You never
yeah,
know. So
yep,
then they start to trust you, and then that's how you build that bond. And then it just bring more kids because that's just how that goes. Like you got
right,
a good reputation, and the kids like you, and it just builds.
yep,
Everything was natural.
exactly,
So that's what I try to tell people, man. Just double down on what you're doing. Like, can't nobody's supposed to see your vision but you.
yeah, yep,
You know what I'm saying?
yep, most definitely. So you mentioned a couple guys coming from your program, and for the people that are watching and the people that know you, you have some connections with some other big names. If you come across, so tell me your relationship to Rob Wright.
That's my family. That's like my little cousin, actually. So
Okay,
again, the person that I said I do everything with, Julian Brinkley, that's been my right hand man since we was literally zero, like literally 0 years old, and we just been locked at the hip. And that's his cousin, like first or second cousin. And
okay,
me, like I don't got a lot of family, so I'm always with Julian family.
okay.
And just being around all the years is just like that's Lil Rob. I ain't gonna say his nickname, but yeah, that's Lil Rob. You know what I'm saying? So, and we always in the gym. You know what I'm saying? It's a that's family, bro.
That's what's up.
That's
That's
family.
what's up. Because I
Yeah,
seen I mean, of course, I follow you on Instagram and everything, and I keep up and the pictures with him at Baylor, and then the recent one with him with Cooper. It was Cooper Flag, right?
Cooper Flag.
Um, what 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 was that? Where did that picture stem from? Like, where were they playing together?
They were in Las Vegas at the Border League Challenge. Uh,
Okay,
they actually won the championship there, and they won last year. So
okay,
kudos to them.
that's what's up.
That was at Border League in Vegas. It was amazing. That was a good experience too. I like it out there, bro, because everybody friendly. You
Okay,
never know who you're gonna meet.
right, right.
You never know who you're gonna meet. I took a picture with I took a picture of Bryce James. I almost said Bronny. Of Bryce James and P. Miller's son. I don't want to mess the kid name up, but yeah, Percy
I
Miller's
know.
son.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you. I got
And
you.
then also a dude that named Chris Johnson. He like a professional
A
development
professional
trainer.
trainer. Yeah. Yep.
And
Yep.
it was just like, yo, I gotta move out here. Like for real.
Yeah.
Like I got to, because it's just you never know. And then like me being in the game so long, you got so many years, you know how to kind of maneuver out in those scenarios. You know what I'm saying? Like where you're not nervous, where you can actually go talk. Like people like yourself, bro. Like when you talking, people tell them what you do
Yeah.
because you're doing something.
Right.
People, a lot of people don't be doing nothing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You're doing something. So talk heavy about that.
Yeah, most definitely. Most
People
definitely.
respect it. It got to.
They don't yeah, they don't have no choice. They definitely don't have no choice. Yeah,
Got
that's
to.
true. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about like what got you into the photography aspect of everything.
Great question. So like I said, with my independent team back in the day, we
Mhm.
had a lot of good kids. And our coaching staff, it was literally me, Jew, and my man Vay, and then my man Kev. We all tight. But it's like, yo, we got 5 coaches.
Right.
I'm like, nah. I'm like, yo, I'm like, I'm not the X's and O's, the situations bull. I'm just there to build the chemistry of the team, make sure everything cool. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yep.
always believed like I had a lit basketball family. Like I always knew I had a lit basketball family, and I always knew my kids needed coverage, and nobody was covering my kids. So my
Okay.
man sold me a camera for the cheap because I always liked pictures and stuff. Like I always was the friend that took everybody iPhone pic and stuff like that. So I'm
Okay.
like, I should get a camera and shoot my kids and get them pictures and stuff, the gram jumping. And that's what I did. And then I liked it. And I just was like, you know what? Like let's keep going. And then I fell in love with the business of it.
Okay.
Fell in love with the business of it.
What's
And
up?
I kind of put the camera down, but I'm getting back. I'm about to teach myself videography. So I said that on record. So now I'm holding myself to it.
I like it because that was my next question. Like because nowadays the kids love the videos. Like I mean, I coach, so like it for me is like all right, you gotta promote stuff, and a lot of colleges that's what they want to see too. But
Yeah.
most of them want to see an actual full game
Raw,
film. But like
raw footage. They want to see
yeah,
actual footage, not no highlight
right.
tape.
Right, exactly. But the kids love the highlight tape, like, and I follow most basketball kids, and I'm basketball guy on Instagram. So, for them to be able to post themselves and portray themselves in that way, is a good thing. So I definitely think
Yeah.
that would be elite, because you
Yeah.
already got the picture part down. Like the
Yeah,
pictures is
bro.
raw, bro.
I
They raw.
appreciate it. I appreciate it, bro. I really do. I be kind of hating on my own self sometimes because I don't think I'm that good. But it's just it comes from a little bit of years. I gotta keep continue to get better. But bro, I'm gonna be real. Like I literally fell in love with the business of helping other photographers get money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I put that down. I put the camera down and only went to things that I wanted to go to. And instead, I was helping my people or whoever hit me up. That was that I could vouch for getting money. If I can't do a shoot, I got somebody that can.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just open the door for other people. So I
Yeah.
fell in love with that aspect, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Because that's different, and that's that's how it should be. Like it you gotta find what you love doing about it, and that's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm actually falling back in love with the photography and stuff like that. Like, I realized that what I got going on is not normal. So
Okay.
I need to turn me back up and get back right with the cameras because that's where everything started. I forget the
Right.
saying, but it's basically like stick with what got you here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
I like that. I like that. So tell me about um I- we talked about some big high school athletes, some big college athletes now. Um who or what game or who was the most exciting to watch um throughout the time that you've been doing this? Game, person, any kid, like anybody or a specific game like that just caught your eye and that's something
So
that you
I ain't
remember?
gonna lie, I'm gonna shout my boy out, and I'm gonna shout me and my man Jew out at the Love One Classic. The
Okay.
most recent performance that I seen that blew my mind was a kid at St. Elizabeth's High School in Wilmington, Delaware, go by the name of Aiden Tobiason.
Okay.
Aiden Tobiason had 35 points, 10 assists. I'm sorry, 10 rebounds and 8 assists on Newman Goretti, beating them by 20.
Wow.
In that game, I love Newman. Them my guys over there. Like
Yeah.
them my boys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody at Newman Goretti. Like y'all gonna have a great PCL season.
Yep.
it was like, come and get it, come and get it. Everybody, everybody was getting it, bro. Like it was like, oh snap! And that kid made a name for himself. And right after that, he already had a couple offers. He had blew up this summer.
Okay.
Be a watch in Delaware for him, but he actually kind of blew up this summer on the low. Got his
Okay.
first Division 1 offer 2 months ago.
That's
He
what's up.
actually, after that game, he went on an unofficial visit to Temple a few weeks prior to the Love One Classic.
Okay.
They had interest in him. After that game against New McGrady, they called him on Monday, like, yo, we here, take that. Like they offered him, and he officially
Wow.
committed to Temple
That's
the
what's
other
up.
day.
That's what's up.
So that was big, man. And that was, I mean, it was 2 weeks ago. So it ain't that much basketball going on right now.
Right.
But that was a game that people did not get to see.
Mm,
People did
okay.
not get to see that game.
Okay.
He
Okay.
like that game was a big confidence boost. That's a
Yeah.
great song for him.
Yeah.
Great song.
Definitely.
So yeah, but the player that actually like this was when I first got on the circuit, and it's one of my young boys too, Elijah Duval.
Okay.
This was my first time kind of like seeing Jaja play. Like not really
Okay.
first time, I always seen Jaja play, but this was like the first tournament of the circuit, like of the year back when like we first started. This was 2020 summer, and my boy Jules was the head coach of the team. He was on for We Are One,
Okay.
and I'm just like El Marco was crazy too. Like he was just coming into his own, but Jaja was a ninth grader. He was playing 17s, but what we decided to do, because he was doing cool on 17s, like
Hmm.
he a freshman
Right.
handling business like a grown man, 17
Right.
freshman, 15U, 16U, and then 17U way up here.
Yep. Yep.
So
Definitely.
what the director decided to do was like, yo, let's put Jaja on 16s, bro. He was so like I never seen nobody able to move like that, like in the half court.
Right.
Like it was amazing. It was amazing, bro. Like Jaja Duval, shout out to Jaja, bro. When I first seen Jaja go crazy, I'm like, oh yeah, it's real. I've been around a lot of good kids though, bro, but that John was like, it's electric.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was electric. Granted, I've seen a lot more since then, but that was the one that was just like, just watching him, bro. It was so aggressive. He was so shifty and fast. Like it ain't nothing like that.
Right.
I hope I hope it go well for my boy, man. I
Where
really
is he
do.
at now?
He is at DME. That is
Okay.
in Florida, I believe, in the same conference that Montverde, which is Rob's school. It's in
Right.
that same conference. They actually DME actually just played a team in OTE. I think they won, and Jaja had like a
Okay.
dub.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Like
That's
I'm
big.
excited. I
Yeah.
want to
That's
see what my
big.
man gonna do. So I got a lot of kids, bro, and that
Yeah.
was one that I always go back to when somebody asks me about a performance. Ja Duval, I can't even tell you the stat line. I just
Right.
it probably wasn't even crazy. It's just the stuff that I seen him do was like, nah, that's that's different.
That's that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So we kind of mentioned, the atmosphere of Delaware because I'm not from Delaware. I'm from Philly,
Okay.
but I live up here now, and I've had kids from Delaware come and participate in my program. Um, one is at Cabrini right now. One is a senior in at Mount Pleasant, going into his senior year playing. So um, I know how, or I know what you mean about the talent that's up here because the talent that's up here is kind of like it's so overshadowed by the kids that's in the DMV and then the kids that's in Philly, the kids that's in Jersey because we so local with each
Yeah.
other.
We
But
got
like
it in this area.
it's up here. It's up here. And it's like I said, what you're doing is so great because it's getting them on the map.
I
And
appreciate
tell me about what like what do you think outside of us kind of just doing, the what you're doing or the AAU teams, like how can we get Delaware more notice. Like, what is it? What is it that we have to do to get these kids that push that they can really be something, and they could compete with the guys that's in the local areas.
That's a great question. Um, hmm. Well, for one, the kids got turn up themselves. They gotta be working. They
Yep.
gotta be working.
Yep.
Like that's number one. But number two, it's a collective effort. Like we need more scouts doing scouting reports. Uh, we need to have more local coaches, the Cabrinis, the Newmans, connected with them coaches. Yo, come
Yeah.
check this kid out. Sit in film, things like that. Supporting what's going on at the Czech Rocks, at the Love One Classics, just coming out. Like
Right.
we need the people, and
Yeah.
our kids only gonna get this push if the people really know what's going on in your area, if that makes sense.
Yep. Yep.
Because then it started spreading like wildfire. So that's what I think. Besides just people like us doing the right thing, bro, it's gonna take time, but
Yeah.
it already started, and the culture is growing. Like people know, like, bro, Rob's a top point guard in the country. Like I said, Aiden just committed to Temple. We got busy. We got a lot of stuff. Like things is rolling for real. Like we got so much, and I don't mean not to name other people that's because we got more than that, but things is just rolling, bro. Like
Yep.
so, just get in the gym, kids, get in the gym and
Yeah.
stay there.
Yeah.
Like people be saying that, like, and it go over your head. But like, if you want to get better, you can find a way to get better.
Yep.
Like we try to be real with our. Well, no, ain't no try. We are real with our kids. Like, yo, look in the mirror. Like, you know what you good at. You know how much hours you put in. So when things ain't going how you think, that ain't just because it's not supposed to go right.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So kids, coaches, they want y'all to hit them up. Like, yo,
Thank you.
is you trying to get in the gym?
Right.
Ain't no grown man about to hit you up to get in the gym. We got too much going on. So
Yep.
you show that assertiveness, like, yo, I'm trying to get in the gym, coach. I need somewhere to work out at. Can you help me? Then it's like,
Yep.
oh, bet. Like, we can't help you if you don't want to be helped. So
Yep.
that's
Yep.
how it start. We're in the right direction. We got people we got people doing great things in this area. And we just going to keep it rolling. Everybody, man, everybody doing great things. Like, and it's all a piece to this puzzle. All a
Yep.
piece to the puzzle.
Yep.
So I don't know, bro. Things are going in the right direction for sure. And I'm liking what I'm seeing, like from Delaware and in this little small area. But things are definitely growing.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely I agree, man, because like you said, like the kids have to show that they want it from here, from anywhere. And like again, I just from like again from watching certain kids and being at certain tournaments, like who in the gym. Like
You
you
can
can
see it.
only you can only be but so talented and so athletic. And that's only gonna get you but so far. Like you really have to be putting the work in to get to that next level. And you know, like you said, like y'all gotta hit us up. Like, and most coaches, most trainers, well, I'm gonna say coaches. Most coaches aren't worried about the money portion. Like speaking about myself, like I'm not worried about, all right, can you pay me to get in the gym? Like, no, like I'm gonna get in the gym with you if you say, yo, coach, let's go get in the gym.
Let's get in the
You know what I'm
gym.
saying? Like
It ain't about the
I
bread.
train, I train on the side, but any kid that's a part of my program, any kid that just wants it, I'll make a way for you to be like, all right, like let's get in here, let's lock in, like let's really do it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what you want. Let's go get it. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
If you want to do it,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm here. I don't
Right.
need nothing from you. I just want to see
Exactly.
you be a better version of yourself. So if you try to be a better version of yourself, and I'm here to and you reach out to me to help you, my man.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And we need, and I see kind of now, I don't know if it's just where I am or whatever the case may be. But like some kids kind of get away from it because number one, they think that it's going to cost, or number two, they just not dedicated enough. But when you got somebody that's like, yo, like I'm here, and they know that you here, but you don't take the time to be like, all right, like I want to get in at least 1 hour, 2 hours out of the day. Like that ain't nothing, man. That ain't nothing. So I definitely agree with you about kids having to lock in,
And
coaches
look,
having to.
what
Go ahead.
what I
Go ahead.
tell kids, bro, what I tell kids,
Uh huh.
and this kind of go against what you said in a sense, but y'all don't even gotta be in the gym for 2 hours.
Oh no.
Y'all just gotta be in the gym for a good 45 minutes going hard.
Yep.
Or if you get some time in the week, like just make sure you stack in days. Meaning, all right, on Monday you went in the gym for an hour, but you didn't sweat. You're not really doing nothing. If you go
Yep.
in the gym for 35 minutes to 40 minutes, 45 minutes and really working, you just won the day. If you
Exactly.
go to the gym on Tuesday and you get 25, 30 minutes all jump shots, you just won the day. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it
Yep.
don't gotta be all long, and people seem to forget or don't even probably know, like days really add up. Like when you doing something over and over and over and over again, it just click one day, like it's gonna click because you're not
Yep.
cheating the grind. Like
Yep.
you're not cheating the grind. Like I wish people could, know that, like understand that. Because some people think about this basketball stuff, bro, and really be like, dang, like it looks impossible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like it's not. Like it's just all how much you really want to do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So you can literally do anything you want to do. You just gotta stack them days. And
Yeah.
you gotta take the good with the bad. It ain't always gonna be good.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
So yeah.
That's such a good point though. Like I'm glad that you kind of corrected me because like you said, you don't need an hour. You don't need 2 hours. Like you said, a good 40 to 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, whatever. As long as you really working in that 30 to 45 minutes, you cool. And that goes with even just outside of basketball. Like if people going to the gym, you go to the gym and you really lock in for 30 to 45 minutes and you sweating and drenched, that means you, like you said, you won the day. So if
You
kids
work.
can really yeah, exactly. Like if kids can understand that aspect, if I can, and I tell kids all the time, if I can pick up a basketball for 30 minutes in my morning and pick up a basketball 30 minutes at night, I don't always need a gym. Y'all got a
Yeah,
ball, y'all can work with a ball at home. Like you can go
yeah,
in
it's,
your
it's really
basement.
no excuses.
Exactly. You can go in your basement. You can go outside in your backyard or in the front of your house, whatever you got to do to really say, like, I want this. So I got to show that I want this. I got to tell
Yo,
myself, show myself.
that's it.
Yeah.
Adults, we don't got time to play around and we not messing with you. Like
Yeah.
if you not serious, just don't hit us.
Right.
That's just
Right.
just that simple. Like we want you to be serious because we want the best version of yourself.
Yep. Yep.
We don't want y'all going, I don't want to sound like an old head, but we don't want y'all going through the same, you know, having to figure out life how we had to. If you got
Yeah.
opportunity young and you really like something, just stay down with it. It may not seem like it's going nowhere, but when you put the work in, things come. Things
Yep.
come. And it may not be when you want to be. It's gonna come when it's supposed to happen. Like it's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. So as long as you grinding and stacking your days and staying out the way and staying true to yourself and not really caring about the outside noise and what they doing and what the people saying, as long as you grinding and working on you, making sure that you get better, success gonna happen. Because it's
Most
one day
definitely.
you're gonna be like, oh, it's really simple. It's simple as mental. Like
Yep.
that's the only thing. You'll realize it. Just stack them days. It
Yep.
happens.
Most definitely. Well, bro, I'm not going to take up no more of your time. I appreciate you coming on here, giving us some gems, and helping the kids out. And I want you to continue doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
Um, hopefully, I get out to one of those classics so I can check
Hey,
out a
listen,
couple guys.
we got a lot of things going on, man. We got more big news coming up, but just in August we had our first All American game.
Okay,
It was at Chester High called the Best of Both Worlds.
I
on
saw that. I
Instagram.
saw that. Yeah, I
Best
saw
of
that.
both worlds, BST
Okay.
OF BTH WRLDS. Follow that. But we had, we had some of the top 100 in the country committed to it. Not everybody played just because we had Steph Curry camps and things like that going on where they couldn't make it, but
Right.
they committed to the game, and we got things coming from that. We got big things that happen from that.
That's
So
what's up.
be on the lookout next year, next August for the Best of Both Worlds game. Be on the lookout for a Love One Classic coming, Volume 3 coming next October. And we got some other things working up now. So just stay on the lookout. But yeah, bro, I appreciate you having me. Big
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to you and your brand and your program, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. I
I
believe in you.
appreciate it. I
You feel me?
appreciate
I'm
it, bro.
proud of that, bro. Yeah, that's 100.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. You guys make sure that you go like, follow, subscribe to the channel. And we'll be back for more. So make sure you guys go follow my guy Ryan. Shout out your Instagram name too, bro.
It's Love One, LUV, the number one, followed by NE. Love One.
Appreciate it. That's a wrap. Thanks, bro. And we'll see you guys next
My
time.
man.
Yes, sir.